Is there anybody out there? First, Kiana girl, what the heck? Did you change your name? Going good, or is it? What's happening? What's happening? I'm back. This time, hopefully, I don't lose my connection. I just made a video, guys, explaining why I'm leaving trucking. It's going good. Kiana, Suede, how you doing? Shane, what's happening? Kiana, we finally got a solution. Good, good, good. Did they just tell you to drink all the damn orange juice? I want a case. Shane, Dad's Adventure. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Dad's YouTube channel. Do you have a YouTube channel? I meant to look you up the other day. Oh, sorry, wrong account. Same. It's all good. What's up, Dudley? Big trucker, what's happening? Why is it so? I had my window open because it was hot in here. Now it's cold. Suede says, "Hey, Kiana, Hog Rider, vroom vroom." Is what I got to say to you, Hog Rider. How you doing, buddy? Could be a buddy yet too. My sister rides a Harley. Daryl, what's happening? Terry, sup? No, sir, no content. Okay, well, Dad's Adventure. I mean, think about adventures. Sounds like you'd be running around beating kids or something. Hog Rider, what's up, man? Kiana LL, no, I'm here at the Houston Food Bank. Houston Food Bank trying to drop the product, but they don't accept deliveries till 5:30. I was in some godforsaken northeast little low bridge freaking no trucks everywhere state. I can't remember where. This is like my first month solo, and stupid ice cream place gives the wrong flavors of like 50 cases of the wrong flavor, and my 90, they're like, we would normally just accept it and keep this stuff. He goes, but this flavor sucks. And it was like lemon meringue or some crap like that. So I had to take it to a food bank that was, oh man, hard to get into. Big John said, it's been a while today. How's it going? Oh, like I said, I made a video. It's uploading right now on why I'm quitting trucking. What's up, James? Dad's Adventure, just one kid, and he's pretty good. So no beating for him. Yeah, but it's fun to beat kids. Just go ahead and give them a little beating. I'm just kidding. Daryl, you start orientation March 18th. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, hit the like button, people. Come on. Suede, our poor hogs are going... wait. Suede says... Okay, that's why that makes sense. Suede says, our poor hogs are going to be sitting for a while. Hubby is leaving out of about 3 weeks for his orientation. Oh, okay, well, that sucks. Kiana says, but good news, I'll be 6 months in April 18th and eligible to upgrade to train. I should be good to go come April 18th. Cool. Cool. Dale, what's happening? Stefan, what's happening? Yeah, well, you got to watch the video. Actually, since you guys came to this live, I'll let you know what's going on. Dad's Adventure, my son keeps telling me to make content, but I live a fairly dull life, so nothing worth watching. You never know, man. You never know. Howdy, I'm a believer. What's up, David the Lotion Man? I'm quitting trucking, man. I'm done. I am done. I got a video up about it. I figured that's the easiest way to do it. Hog Rider already knows it's clickbait. No, you guys got to see the video. It's funny. Basically, I came out of the shower and I looked at my truck. I said, that's it. I'm done. I freaking left the lights on all night. What a freaking rookie move that was. Oh, man. And then I thought I was parked crooked because I'm looking at my truck and it looks crooked, but I came up and yeah, the line on the right's really crooked, but the line on the left, the one I used, is really straight. Oh, man. I'm just goofing on you guys. But I did make a video about it. It says it's going to be like 3 hours to upload. Plus, I'm talking to one of the dudes in my comments that think I'm going to make a horrible trainer. David, the math is going pretty good. I went ahead and figured out that if you've got a 1, and then a 2 next to that, it's 112. I'm getting really good at it. I just don't know what the X means. Michael says, okay, David, tell me the story now that I'm you're saying finally live. You're talking about my quitting trucking story. It's no story. I made a goof video. It's just a goof video. And I even say, so I don't get the, oh my God, that's clickbait, you're such an a-hole. It's something like priming driver, I'm done, I quit, something, but then on the end it says maybe. You guys know how I always go, man, I'm never going to do this. Well, maybe I might. Yeah, but I'm giving up Little Dirty. Little Dirty's going bye-bye. You love the clickbait, huh? A Wi-Fi booster? Yeah, I've got crappy signal here, man. Crappy signal. Am I stuttering on your end right now, or are you just talking about because I lost you guys earlier? But those Wi-Fi boosters are like $400, man. I can't afford $4, let alone $400. I need to save up money, guys, to go home and you have to take 5 days training to become a trainer, and you don't get paid for it. Otherwise, I'd be heading back to do it right now, but I've got to save up for it, man, which sucks because it's going to take a while now. Yeah, Chad was freaking crazy. When I called him and talked to him, and I got disconnected because I was in the middle of Banjoville, Arkansas. I didn't hear any more of it until I was doing my video, and he freaking I don't know how he just popped up all of a sudden, but it scared the crap out of me. I mean, you guys don't see it, but I almost jumped out the damn truck. I was like, who the frick is in here? I mean, because I'm in the backwoods of nowhere land, and I got out of the truck to check the butt flap, and I started thinking, this is not a smart thing to do than freaking, people out here. But I thought it was funny because I'm driving and I noticed because normally when something else comes on, it kills your video, but I noticed my video was still going, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll make a video out of it. Yeah, a lot of negative people. And you know what's funny? This morning, I forget why I was talking to my dispatcher, but it was this morning. A Qualcomm message came through. Hey, you guys, you're not doing your D part. I sent the message out about doing your detention stamps on every invoice, whether you're there for 1 minute or 10 hours. We need those stamps. There's a handful of you that still aren't doing it. I'm going to be contacting you, each one of you individually. I thought to myself, yeah, I wasn't doing it, but I just started doing it a few days ago. So before he contacts me, I sent him a note. Hey man, um, so I can do everything right for training. And then I told him, I go, do you have anything I should be working on to get better at before I start training? Let me know. Came back and he said, you're doing my Qualcomm turned off. He basically said that no, you're not one of those guys, and don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a great job type deal. Thank you for your efforts. And I thought to myself, oh, that's kind of cool. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm never late on loads. I'm always early. I run. I don't. I mean, if I need to run 11 hours, I'll run 11 hours. Matter of fact, last night I didn't need to run that. I think I ran 10 hours and got over there. I didn't need to run that much because now I have to wait till 10 o'clock tonight. I got 6 hours left on my trip. So I got to wait till 10 o'clock at night tonight to run it the rest of the way in to get there about 5 in the morning. Or am I going to get there at 4 in the morning, I think. I'm giving myself 2 hours just in case there's weather because my delivery's at 6 and it's a live load. Thanks, Wade. Yeah, thanks, David. Michael, no, yesterday someone's messing with you. Yesterday someone's messing. You mean the lotion boy? Yeah, someone made a profile, David's hand lotion or something like that. Funny as hell. The dude is funny as hell, man. But I just don't know who it is. I thought for sure it was you, Michael. I really did, because you've got a funny personality. David says, wife thinks he's cool. You are responding. Wife thinks it's cool. You are responding. Yeah, I like to respond. I'm a believer. Says X is for the extra orange juice in the trailer. Yeah, that's a bunch of crap, man. She needs to hook me up with some orange juice. I thought we were friends. Big John says, too many dollar signs in your eyes to quit. Yeah, and see, that's the other thing that I keep saying, I'm going to train because I need the money. But what people don't understand, yes, I need the money, but I don't half-ass anything. And I'm especially not going to screw with somebody's, livelihood. It reflects on me, and I'm a big person who I want to be the best at everything. At my work, I was the go-to company for a lot of manufacturers, and I'm constantly trying to, I'll just use the term, make my fleet manager proud by doing everything right, getting it done, not screwing things up. That's me. I always want to give 100%. Kiana says 400. That's crazy. What did I say was $400? Did I say $400? What are you talking about, girl? What are you talking about, Willis? Gail says, so you're going to be a trainer. Yeah, I'm going to be a trainer. God help everybody. Left a comment. God help everybody. Everybody get off the road if I'm training, because I'm a no good piece of crap. Hopefully you get a new 2020 truck for training. Yeah, they might give me a newer truck because they know it's going to be running miles. A lot of team miles once TNT starts. Yeah, I hear you, Kiana. Dale says, you're going to be a great trainer. Bro, don't let them super trucking tools get you down. Yeah, no, I hear you. I don't. I just... Oh! That thing looks like it would have popped a tire. You just missed it. I don't. I just... I don't know why I have a hard time ignoring people. I have to respond. And then it's like, it's even better to come on and respond. What's up, big dog? Shane retracted the message. Shane says, you'll be a good trainer, man. If I was coming to Prime, I'd request you, but off to TMC soon. Well, hey, I appreciate that, man. Good luck at whatever you're doing there. It's good luck on you. Zach Williams, teaching maneuvers to a brand new PSD student sounds stressful. Good luck. Yes and no. Basically, I'm with some other people I talked to about training. When you get your student, you run them. I believe it's 4 hours on the pad before you leave, and you can pretty much get an idea of what that student's going to be like as far as training them. And I mean, if they can drive the truck, backing the truck up really isn't that hard. One of the biggest things that takes a minute is learning how to judge what's going on in that right mirror. When I first started training and I had to look in that little convex mirror, I couldn't see anything back there. It's like, I can't see that crap. But now, yeah, it's like second nature. But I hear what you're saying. And then, as far as training them on the pad before their CDL test, there's marks and things on the pad that you line the truck up with. Okay, bring the front end to this mark right here, and then cut it the other way. And even if it's cracks in the ground, you learn. Okay, I just need to learn where those marks are in the ground. I'll probably have to do the maneuvers first and go, okay, that crack you're going to bring your mirror to, and so on and so forth. And that way they'll pass it, and then they just got to get some experience. Now, one of the things that bothers me is PSD. You're very limited on what you can train them. So if I took them PSD and I didn't take them TNT, then they don't fully get my training. Because PSD, you really just got to teach them to get their CDL, but answer their damn questions when they have questions and whatnot. Yeah, I just about had a search. It's in review, man. It's in review. But it's in review just because it has to go through a process to get removed. But hey, if I'm going to get a service failure, let's get it because I forgot to punch in the Qualcomm that I arrived. That's a great one. I treated myself to a yummy strawberry Fanta that won't stand up for some reason now. Kiana says, I have 2 hours left today, then I need a break again. Ugh. Yeah, I hear ya. I'm, what time is it? 8, 7, 6:30? Oh, my 10 hours up. I need to change myself to off duty here so I don't forget and have to do it later to wait to boogie. So let me get the Qualcomm back on. Yeah, better catch it. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you guys what. Yesterday sucked, okay? And you don't want to do this. Some people can do it. Some people can't do it. But yesterday, I started driving at 3 in the morning, okay? I got to my 90 about midday. Then I ran out of hours there waiting for the load, so I had to do my 10. Well, I was 5 hours into it, so I had 5 hours left, and what did I do? I sat and watched Chad Rich and freaking Crazy Bags do their live show. Next thing I know, oh crap, I got to start driving. I got to go to bed. I had an hour to sleep, and I couldn't fall asleep. I think I cat napped for about 20 minutes or so, and then I was back on their live. And so when I started driving last night, by the time 3 o'clock in the morning hit, I'd been up for 24 hours. Now, I don't like to admit that. Why I'm saying that is this is a learning experience. You got to pay attention to what's going on and put yourself. Sometimes it's hard when your deliveries and whatnot fall wrong and you're not ready to sleep. So basically, I started out last night. I had 175 miles to go before I could get a cup of coffee. I wanted to go to a Pilot, and that was where the closest Pilot was. And reason I wanted to go to a Pilot is because I get free coffee there because I have points from fueling up. Yes, I'm that cheap. So I went 175 miles, got a cup of coffee, and then I got one of those 5-hour energies, and I just motivated here. I did a lot of singing, some sunflower seed eating, and basically put the truck in autopilot and had a nap. Oh wait, these trucks don't do that, do they? But yeah, I just pushed on. Sometimes you got
You
to just
have
push
1
on.
hours and 40 minutes of remaining drive time. You
What'd
have
she say?
52 unread messages.
Did she say 1 hour and 40 minutes? Oh, what the hell? 8:76. Why did I think my break was over at 6? So it's 6:30. I've only been. It's 8, 9. I guess it's 7:30. How the freaking frack? I'm still gonna change that because I'm. Yeah, 1 hour 18 minutes more for sleeper berth. So I gotta. I'm not in sleeper berth no more. So I'm taking myself and putting myself on duty. I mean, not on duty, off duty, on duty. If I did that, I'd be having to do a adjustment there. No problem, Greg. No problem. I hope you enjoy seeing the top of my head. Oh, nothing, nothing. Boo Hill, just kicking back. Just sorry. I know that blows your eardrums out. That was my wake up call to make sure I was awake and ready to go after my 10-hour break was up. Even though I can't go until 10 o'clock tonight, otherwise I'll get to my 90 too early and I'll run out of hours. Now, if I could stay at the 90, that's one thing. And I was told by Crazy Bags that there's parking there. And I looked it up and I see on their lot parking, but I don't see on the street or anything. And I can't get a hold of them. If I could, and they said, yeah, I can park there, I would drive there now. But if I drive there now and they say, no, you can't park here and I have to go to a truck stop, I'll miss my appointment because I'll run out of hours sitting at the truck stop. You send me a grace and big OJ? Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. What's happening? What's happening? David's math problem is are you David's hand lotion too? What's happening, man? What's happening? Oh man. Dale says, "Congratulations, David. You make a great trainer." Thank you, Dale. Kiana, yay! I have a door. Let's get rid of the OJ. Yeah, good luck getting that off you. I hate that. Oh, man, I only had one that one ice cream thing, and I hated it having to deal with that. All right, Suede, you be safe. Also, thank you. Grunt says, "Do you know if the hold on upgrade is affecting orientation and PSD? I'm just trying to figure. I'm just trying to figure out when I need to apply so I can come around April 15th." Um, I don't know if it is or not. To be honest with you, I would think that it would, but call a recruiter and ask them. Maybe they'll go ahead and get you in line for April 15th. That way, if there is a big wait, you don't have to at April call and find out that you can't come in until May. Kiana says, "I remember all the exact maneuvers they trained us on the pad. It's super easy." Yeah, it is. See, I'm from the Salt Lake City terminal, so I know the maneuvers on there. Although I didn't use them. I mean, I just did my own thing because it just didn't seem right. The way it was set up, it just felt wrong. Um, the only one I used was on the 90, the alley dock, to stop within that range. Otherwise, it's so many points you could fail. I used, okay, there's a crack in the ground for my mirror, but they didn't do the alley dock with me, and that's my best maneuver is the alley dock, which everyone says is the hardest maneuver. Chris says, heading back to Prime next week. Hopefully, I'll run into you sometime. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm there. I think I'm going to be there at the beginning of April. Big Dog, I'm in Terre Haute, Indiana. I don't know how to say it. It's TerreHaute, Indiana, at a pilot. I'm a believer says weather looks bad coming across the U.S. Is it coming from the west to the east? I hope, because I'm going east right now to Ohio, or at 10 o'clock tonight, and it's snowing now. So, but it's not really cold enough for it to stick. Jeremy says, climate change is real, people. Let me make that emoji for you. Climate change, I'm not a big believer in, just for the fact if you go back in history where they started recording everything, you see hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. And then you had all these people, global warming. And then once they realized that wasn't happening, now they're calling it climate change. I'm just not a real believer in the whole climate thing. I mean, yeah, it's changing, but it changes all the time. It's not, I don't think it's, as dramatic as everyone's making it out to be. Now, should we, and I'm back. Woohoo! We were talking, okay, where was I? Oh boy, I'm getting behind on this. I'm not skipping your comments, Michael. Did I miss something? Yeah, I'm way behind. Okay, let me get going here. David, you make a great trainer. Da, 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 da. Gotta be safe. Da, 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 da. Oh, gotta run. Okay, read that one. Do you have? Where's that climate change one? Okay, okay. Now, Michael says 175 miles on back roads. Yeah, screw that. Brian says, how long does the 700 a week guarantee last? 700 a week is the whole time you're in TNT. Now, after you do your miles, I think it's 30,000, you an extra 300 to stay on the truck. You're getting 1,000 a week. And, more training. They're paying you. Jeremy says, I fell asleep this morning at the truck stop. Were you supposed to? And went into a small ditch, had to call a tow truck. Well, wait a minute. You fell asleep while you were driving in the truck stop? Damn. Yeah, Michael, I'm 15 minutes behind. Me, I start blabbing and get lost. I'm a believer says invasion is real. Invasion is real. Over 74,000 crossed the southern border last month that were caught. Wow. David's Hand Lotion says, sup, guys? What's up, Lotion Boy? Michael says, David's skipping all my comments. No, my thing locked up, so I never got your comments. Evil eye. I'm a believer says, hey, it's Lotion. David says, can apply 30 days in advance. Okay, cool. So you can go ahead and apply. GBR, I was told Tuesday to come March 25th. I'm trying to figure out how much lease solo non-trainer makes. Well, you can go to my earlier videos, and right now I've got 2 videos of being in a condo, 4-week paychecks on each video, and the averages. As far as lease goes, I don't know. Zerva says it's worth calling the food banks if you ever have rejected freight. A couple of them had vans they sent out to meet somewhere. I was thinking about that when I called the food bank I was taking the ice cream to, and I told her, because I was looking at Google Earth, it's like, geez, how do I get in here? And I said, well, it's telling me to go this way. She goes, no, you'll never get a 53-foot semi in there. Well, I should have said, all right, well, why don't you bring one of your little happy-ass trucks over here and meet me at this Target parking lot or something? Because when I got there, they had all kinds of vans. And then they bitched about what I brought them, because these were the big tubs of ice cream that go in like Baskin Robbins and stuff. And I guess dispatch told them it was the pint size ice creams. So he's all, great, what am I going to do with this? I guess I'll have to be the one to throw it away. I'm like, dude, no, if you don't want it, freaking call up all the churches and stuff. I'm sure they'll be able to dish it out to their, homeless and things like that. Don't be a freaking crybaby, dude. David's handler says, you guys won't believe what I was used for last night. They might. What were you used for? Oh, man, you're funny, dude. You're almost empty. Climate Change is a Joke by David. Watermelon scented. Oh, gross. That'd be nasty. I'm a believer said it puts the lotion on the skin. Yes. Kiwi. Yes, exactly, Kenworth. The Earth is evolving as it's been forever. I mean, and then they have earthquakes here and there, and everybody, oh, it's Armageddon. Climate change is real as the Earth is flat. I can't freaking believe people actually believe the Earth is flat. I mean, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me. And then you got the people who about the us going to, where the hell did we go, to the moon? And they're saying it's fake. That I can't be sure on, because there's a lot of valid points on that. What's happening? Look over here, just waiting to be able to run to my 90. Lotion Boy says, what's up? I'm almost 70. David won't keep his hands off me. I want to know who the hell this is. Maybe it's Chad Rich, because he's quick on the draw with jokes. Maybe it's Chad Rich, but I just can't see him having that much time. He always seems like he's in such a big hurry. Alberto, how you doing, man? How you doing? Michael says it's okay, David. We'll survive as long as he has his lotion. Okay, David will survive as long as he has his lotion. You guys are jokesters. Hog Rider says, so David, just curious, why are you staying at Prime after a year? I've looked into a lot of trucking companies, and a couple of things. Anything that sounds good as far as like a local gig or regional or whatnot, that's going to pay almost as much as being either wants 2 years, or some of them even want high school diploma or a GED. I don't have either one of those. I hated school. I dropped out and went to work when I was 17. So I don't have that for the companies that are the bigger companies and stuff. And really, where are you going to go, like an over the road company that's all that makes you more money? You got to remember, Prime good things, and if you're training here, you're going to make decent money. Oops, there went the comments. Oh, curious. Okay. Jason says, how's it going, bud? Where are you at today? How's it going, Jason? I'm at Pilot in Indiana. Terry Hoot, Indiana. I don't know how to say that. Oh, man. Zach says these global warming people should spend some time in Minnesota or at Midwest a few months ago. That's stay outside too long. Yeah, I was in Minnesota, a month ago, and it was negative 20 degrees. I about froze to death because my truck wouldn't start and none of my heaters worked. Now, the appointment in Ohio, so I got to wait till about 10 o'clock before I can start running tonight. Hopefully the weather holds out. It's been snowing here on and off, but it's not sticking. Yeah, and as far as global warming goes, now they're calling it climate, what are they calling it? Climate change, because they realized it's not warming. So to be right, they're calling it climate change. Oh, what's this guy doing? Oh, hell, that's bizarre. He is funny, but I think he's right when he says his channel's going to end up getting deleted, because he gets pretty crude on there, and YouTube is pretty strict about that. Michael says, how funny would it be if it was Junior Honduras as David's? That would be freaking hilarious. I would like to trap Junior Honduras for dinner or lunch or something and talk to him about training. Chris Jones says, David, curious, what is a wellness threshold? Wellness threshold. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that wellness threshold. Where do you see that at? Michael says, well, you better make sure you get some. Let's see what these emojis are. Oh, sleep. I've been sleeping on and off since 8:30 this morning. I'm wide awake, ready to rock and roll. I usually need about 5 hours to go for a few days. Yep, lotion boy. When Missy's around, I don't need you, so then I don't love you. Wait a minute. How did you just? Kiana says, "Whoop whoop! Hope I get a good load next." Yeah, let us know what you get. I. It's always like Christmas, waiting for a new load. You're like, please, 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 please. You've been lucky. You've been down south, not in any of this weather, and I bet you're taking that warm weather for granted. Here, I mean, it's like I gotta drive. I'm so terrified it's gonna start snowing or storming, you know. But I only have, according to everything I've read, I only have 125 miles of potential bad weather, of icing and snow. Once I get out of, I forget what part of Indiana, it clears up and it shows that Ohio is completely clear. Chris says on your check. Oh, wellness threshold on my check. On my check? On your check? On my paycheck? Did I post a paycheck? But I wonder if that's like sick pay. I wonder if that's sick pay. Yeah, that's probably sick pay. Zerva says, I've been a solo lease operator at Prime since about mid-April last year, getting all my stuff together for taxes. I'll let you know what I averaged weekly once I've got it all done. Yeah, that'd be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. Because I'm so on the fence with leasing, man. Michael says, David H. is going to get a copy right from Chad Rich. Zerva says my 1099 says I made 132,000 though. 132,000. Oh, if I had my calculator, I bet you I can tell you what your net is going to be around, or what your gross. Because think about it. Subtract. Ooh, I got to plug my phone in. Subtract your truck payment times 52. And your average fuel cost per week times 52, and that's going to give you an idea of what your take home was. But then you got to take 30% for taxes. He means 132K gross. If 132K net, I'm not even going to deliver this load. I'm calling my fleet manager and says I'm coming in to get a lease, or I'll call leasing and say lease me this truck right now. But no, I bet you that's gross. That's really good, Zerva. I can't wait to see what I make, says Kiana. Chris says, yeah, take a look. They take out for it. Kiana says, all done, receipt in hand. Good. Now you can do your depart call, or let you're ready to rock, and let us know what you get, because I'm interested. See if you're coming out this way to for sick pay, and then they take out for wellness threshold. I wonder how much they took out. They do have a phone number you can call if you're feeling depressed and crap. I wonder if they took money for that. Yeah, I don't know what the wellness threshold is. There's a couple of things on the statement I have no clue what they are, that I always mean to call payroll and ask them. Tom says about 62,000. see, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to make not times 52 because it was around mid-April. Yeah, because I think I'm going to probably make about, I would say somewhere in the above 50,000 range as a company. For if I worked a whole year, just doing the math I'm doing. Zach Williams, 70,000 net sounds about right. That would be nice. David's Lotion says, I was bouncing up and down on I-80 the other day. Then I realized it was just David shaking me. Oh my gosh. That is funny, man. KDS, what's happening, man? My trainer showed me his 1099. He only trained for 3 months last year. Gross 303,000. Net 157, but he never goes home. Yeah, see, I'm not about not to go home, man. I've got a wife. I've got my puppies. I'm going home, man. I didn't come out here to run 6 months at a time, a year at a time. That's just not me. Michael says, how much does your butt flap actually work? They must, because Prime's spending money to put them on the truck, and they quit putting on those stupid little discs on the wheels because the cost of putting those on versus the savings wasn't good enough. But I don't think they're worth it, because I would say probably 90% of the guys at Prime don't open them. And they screw your door openings to where you can't see when you're backing up, because your doors aren't, they're not flat with the trailer. They stick out like that. And the new butt flaps, the damn doors stick out so far that if there's another Prime truck parked next to you and it's not the wide docks, you guys hit doors. Dad's Adventure, you hear about avalanches on I-70, just seen on news. I heard about it, but yeah, I haven't seen anything about it. Lotion Boy says, G2G, get some pizza, guys. I'm out. All right, man. Oh, got to go. Okay, he's young as hell then. He's going to go G2G. That's some texting crap right there. Okay, I'm getting vibes over here. Got a young guy. It's definitely not Chad Rich. I don't think Chad Rich would ever say G2G. Zerva, I got to go home about every 2 months for a week, Wednesday to Wednesday. Haven't had a negative paycheck doing it that way. Wow, that's good. I go home for a couple days at a time, and that week sucks ass, man. Like, I just went home a week or so ago, and I think I netted $749. I grossed like 8 something. But yeah, that sucked. Oh man, it's snowing. Damn, quit snowing. It said it was gonna, I looked it back up. It said it's gonna stop snowing at like 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock or something. But that's my big thing, is I want to be able to go home. Hey Tom, how you doing? How you doing? I'm killing time over here waiting. Gotta wait till about 10 o'clock to get back on the road. I had the rest of that pizza. I had some pizza for breakfast this morning, and then I had the 2 slices that were left for dinner, but that was good pizza I picked up from Casey's yesterday. Let me pop my heater on, guys. Well, 1 second. Ugh. Oh, it's coming down big flakes again. Jeez. Don't stick, whatever you do. Michael says, let's see who goes live next. I think it's Missy messing with you. No, she's working. I'm heading to Ohio at about 10 o'clock. I got a 6 o'clock delivery appointment. It's a live load, so I can't really be early. Tease. You want to see it? Go to my Instagram. So I can't be early, so I got to leave about 10 o'clock. That's going to put me at 4:30 a.m. with me about an hour, so I don't have to worry. It's happening, trucker for life. Bags change. Bags don't love me. No, he rolled all over you the other day. Yeah, I'm in a lightweight right now, but I'm gonna have to give it up. I love this little truck. Other than it's dog ass slow, but I like the way the refrigerator and microwave was set up in here rather than up on my bunk. I'm gonna have to get a new microwave because there won't be room to put it up on the top bunk like I had it. So I'm gonna have to get one of those really small ones that go in the cabinet. I gotta figure out what size that's gonna be. Johnny says, "Man up, dude. You're not in California anymore." Yeah, no kidding. Did my I quit video upload? It said 3 hours earlier. Is that where you're getting that, Johnny? Zach says, Zerva, that's my biggest fear with lease going negative for a bad week and not being able to recover. You'll always recover, but man, if I went negative for a week, I got bills every week we're paying. So that's what scares me up until once we get our truck paid off. We'll be styling again because we weren't supposed to have that payment when we moved. Zerva says, yeah, those 2 weeks aren't great checks. Just this last time I netted 600 and the next check 400. I hold over one trip so I can scan 2 trips in 3 weeks. I'm home. Yeah, 600 and 400, man. I ain't gonna make a living off that. Michael says it's only lake effect snow. You're not going to die. All right, Mike, explain what lake effect snow is. I know it's not sticking to the ground here in the parking lot, and they haven't put anything down. I don't think it's cold enough. Let's see. Put the code in. See, I hope they let me change the code in the new truck I get because I like this code. It's easy. Let's see what the temperature says here. Tom says no snow in PA. That's good. David Allen says you're getting a condo. Yeah, because I'm going to start training, so I got to go back to a condo. Otherwise, I'd be doing this thing. Does Prime require 1 or 2 years to pay back school? 1 year. 1 year and it's paid. You're good to go. It's 2 years. And the way Swift does it, if they still do it this way now that they merged with Night, yeah, it's 35 degrees, man. It's not even snow heavy. But when I looked into Swift, it was 2 years, and basically, one, they don't pay for your hotel. I don't think they paid for food either. But, I mean, they fronted it to you, but you had to pay it back. And if I remember right, they took the schooling out of your check. For instance, I don't know the exact numbers, but it was like they'll take 85 a week out of your check and give you 25 back. And until 2 years, then it would end up paying your school off. But they took more out than what they were giving you back each week. Prime doesn't take anything. They just front it to you. Once your year's up, you're paid. If you leave, then they're going to want money. Dustin says, bet you Swift does it that way because of how many guys leave. At least they got paid something. Dustin says, when the wind blows the water from the lake into the air and it freezes. All right, tell me, where the hell is there a lake coming big sky up there? Just nonsense, you guys. Nonsense. Lake blowing lake water at me. It ain't even windy. Now, me saying what I'm saying right now is probably ridiculous because you guys probably mean something different. Oh man, I was just reading your thing there, Joe, and it disappeared. Dustin says one Joe. Okay, so you read it and we're answering it, so I don't know what it was. Michael says, seriously, you don't know. Dude, I grew up in Southern California. We barely knew what's I took my daughter up north one time to the snow when she was like 5 or 6. She literally got out of the car and went, Oh my gosh! And she picked it up. Snow is ice. It was because we're in Southern California. It don't snow. It don't even barely rain. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can Google it, I guess. Johnny said, no, I just said man up regarding the inclement weather. Oh. Yeah, I know. But I thought you... Why is my ass on fire? What the hell? Hold on. That heater, I guess, vibrates and turns, and it was pointing right at my seat, was burning my butt. Yeah, Johnny, yeah, because I put up the video of why I'm quitting trucking, which is just a joke video, guys. Tom said, is it a lot more money being a trainer? Well, yeah, it's pretty good money. PSD, you get 300 a week. You're usually out 2 or 3 weeks for PSD. You get 300 a week that you got them out training, and then you bring them back to the pad for, if you make an appointment, you know, maybe 2 days. 1 day of letting them practice backing on the pad as maneuvers, and then the next day they test out. If they trifecta, it's $850 for your pocket bonus. If they get it after, if they don't hit it first time, they do it second time, it's $750. Third time, I believe it was $650. And I think after that, you got to take them back out, or they have to wait X amount of times before they can test again. Then, if your lease, it's the same PS. You were here. Man, I can't find words. Okay. Tom says, is it a lot more money? If your lease, when you do TNT, you're getting, you're running 5,000 miles, let's say a week, a week, you're getting paid all that, get a percentage of the load, but you get that load done quicker so you can do more loads. Now, company, I get X amount of money per mile that they're doing. So yeah, it's definitely more money. Plus, if the student stays for 6 months, there's like a $300 bonus you get, or whatever it is. And then after a year, you get another bonus. So yeah, there's some money in it. A lot more, but it's more. Yeah, I'm probably going to lease at some point, Tom. They didn't give you a pre-plan. This load I got pre-planned before I even dropped off. Actually, I get a lot of plans. I don't know if that's my fleet manager or what, but I'll be driving to this 90, and all of a sudden I'll get a pre-plan for my next load before I even get there. I got pre-planned when I was in Michigan for that load going to Arkansas. When I got halfway to Arkansas, I got a pre-plan coming back here, and I'm probably going to get a pre-plan. Once, well, maybe no one might, because it's going to be morning. Yeah, I bet you I'll get a pre-plan before I'm done dropping there. But yeah, sometimes you just got to wait till morning. Dustin says that's what lake effect snow is. The lake. You asked. That stinks, Kiana. Michael says, Google Earth and see how close you are to Lake Michigan. I say I still don't understand how it sucks it out of the lake and dumps it on me. But come on, guys, give me a break. You need to do laundry. Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes it's nice because now you can do your 10-hour without worrying about anything, and you probably won't actually get dispatched until morning when you're up, because they're going to know you're sleeping, and make sure that load is going to be around when you get up in the morning. Michael says, oops, Google Maps. Dad's Adventure. Lake effect snow is usually around the Great Lakes in Michigan Upper Peninsula. The lake effect can be feet deep sometimes, so I hope it ain't feet deep. Lake Michigan, all dirty, little dirty, burning down. Yeah, no kidding, Dad. Can I call you Dad? Or do you want me to call you Adventure? Um, I'm a Believer says David sat on a squirrel. You guys. Oh, man. Michael says, not sure in Upper Michigan. It happens around all the Great Lakes. Indiana going to get lake effect snow starting tonight into the weekend. Well, as long as it's warm enough to where it don't stick to the highway, I'm good. GBR says, I've seen 6 feet at a time here in Cleveland, over 7 feet in Buffalo. Damn. Well, see, it's supposed to be clear in Cleveland, in all of Ohio. Once I pass 125 miles, it's supposed to be clear, it's clear skies and everything. Timothy, how you doing, buddy? Timothy says, I'm very interested if at some point you do an upper East Coast month or two, could fluffy snow until you get back down to lower Atlantic. Otherwise, it's okay. Pays pretty good. Have a look-see. Yeah, Northeast pays good if you're lease. I mean, they pay you more to go up in there, but I'm company. I get paid the same no matter where I go. In the shop with Tom, Big Dirty. Yeah, I'll be getting another Big Dirty. Who's my fleet manager? I'd really rather not say, David. I'm just. This is recorded, so it will be around forever, and especially now that I'm getting a couple of haters, I'm kind of worried that my truck number's out there and everything. Just because with all that information, I've seen YouTubers just get go through some issues because they start, oh, this guy's doing this, that guy's he's doing this and this, and then you get a call from safety, fleet manager, and all that crap. So it's like, man, I think what I'm going to do when I get my other truck. No, because you know what? That's stupid because you still have my name because I didn't use a fake name. And I give out my driver code. So, you know what? It is what it is. If a safety or fleet manager calls me and says so-and-so said that, this or the other, it's like, okay, prove it. You got to prove it for it to be true. Just because someone says it don't mean it's true. Oh, man, my comments just went crazy. Dad or dads is cool. Okay. Michael says, okay, lake effects equals squirrel. GBR says, yeah, it will be 36 here in Cleveland tomorrow and almost 50 over the weekend. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow morning. So 36, there's no snow going to stick to that, even if it decided to snow. But yeah, that's what I seen. And it's 35 here right now, I think it said. But it's snowing, but as soon as it hits my windshield, it turns to water. And it just looks like it's rain out on the driveway out there. So it's not sticking at all, which is cool. As long as it doesn't all of a sudden get cold out, because then all this water starts freezing, turns to ice, and you're fricked. But hopefully, I'm sure they're out there pooping the interstate just in case it does start freezing. You just saw, Walter, you just saw a squirrel take my lotion and run, that little bastard. Why do you do that? I'm a Believer says, how much do you spend on food and drinks in a week? It depends. I buy a lot of food for the truck that lasts over a month, and I spend anywhere from $50 to $100 on that for about a month. Well, longer than that, because this last time I went shopping, I still had a cabinet full of food, but you kind of get, you want a variety. Now, as far as being out here, yesterday I splurged on a pizza, but especially right now when I'm trying to stack some money so I can do training for training, I'm not really eating out, but when I was eating out, I was spending about $10 a day. But a lot of YouTubers say you'll spend about a couple hundred a week. I don't know how you do that unless you're a hell of an eater. David says, I hear you, bud. It's bummer people are like that and have to be haters. Oh, I know the feeling. Been there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people gotta be like that. You know, it's like, just leave it alone. Hey, David, how you doing? Dad says innocent till proven guilty. Absolutely. But see, sometimes if somebody, says the right thing, they could just say, you know what, we're not taking a chance, we're going to let you go. And or you can get go on your record, and then if something did happen, well, you've got that on your record, now you got this, bye bye, which just isn't cool. Lotion is on the camera lens. I'll be sure to wipe that off for you. Johnny says, did you ever make your wife a moderator? No. Last time I tried, the freaking laptop wouldn't work. I didn't have a good enough signal, I guess. And still, when I had it open, I don't see anywhere that says make moderator or anything. Johnny says, what did I miss? Who's hating? Oh, just people in general, but I got a couple people that I'm not really hating. They're just talking a little crap in the comments, but just you just don't know. You just don't know who's going to be after you for whatever reason. People can be evil. I mean, I could say something here that offends somebody so bad that you got to remember, when you piss a person off, they'll go out of their way to screw you. If you make somebody happy, it's too much of a burden. Just like, you guys all seem to be happy right now, but I only have 21 likes with 35 people in here. See, but if someone was pissed off, I guarantee you that dislike button will be ding, 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 ding. Was that a shameless plug for likes? Michael says, fricked, nah. It's called Ice Road Trucker. Michael says, don't forget the homemade donuts. Homemade donuts? Where's homemade donuts? Johnny says that he's talking to the other Johnny. Been here a bit, haven't seen a hater. Yeah, no, I've never had a hater inside my my comments. I mean, on a live feed. Never had a hater. It's just a couple guys in my comments, they're just really unhappy that I'm going to become a trainer, and one of them keeps telling me how I guess I'm going to ruin the world by doing it because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm more into YouTube than I am in truck driving, and things like that. It is what it is. I put a video out about why I'm quitting trucking. You'll see. It's funny as hell, I think. I'm doing good, Todd. I'm doing good. Timothy says, how you doing, Todd, by the way? Timothy says, sad. Deke completely trashed my Facebook page. Friggin' trolls. Yeah, you can get them. They're screwing you around. Michael said something so bad that he deleted it. In the Shop of Tom says, click to the right of the name. David, I would mod for you. There's nothing to the right of the name. But yeah, I really don't need the only reason why I was going to make Melissa a moderator is so I could see her stand out when she comes in the room. Or excuse me, Missy. Michael says, just YouTube. Wait, okay. Just YouTube how to make a moderator. Yeah, YouTube how to do it. Right, exactly. Johnny says, I'll hit the like button for you. Let's make it 22. Oh, damn, it's up to people 32 likes. All right, see, that shameless plug worked. Oh, man, that's funny. Michael says, if David gets hater, can only imagine how many Chad Rich gets. Yeah, no kidding. Well, you see on his live feeds, he's always going, damn, who's hitting the dislike button? What the hell? Now my freaking heater turned off. Oh, I guess you have to have it on the heat side. I had the air conditioner going all night last night. It was still on air conditioning. I'm a Believer says, David, did you eat all your cookies yet? No, man, I kind of forgot they were here, and they're out of reach when I'm driving, so they're really not getting eaten. Okay, here comes my heater. I heard my APU start up. Kurt, how you doing? He says people are insecure or jealous, which is why they hate. Yeah, I guess so. Because I mean, the one guy says, watching my videos, he sees that I don't know what I'm doing. And I told him, I go, yeah, that's the early on videos. I had no clue what I was doing because I wasn't trained properly. But I researched myself, and I've done it, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job at it. I mean, would I be making as much money as I'm making if I wasn't doing it right? And I'm not going to screw somebody over, man. I'm just not. Don't listen to haters. They're just jealous. Yeah, I don't listen to them. I replied. I don't know why I replied to them, because it's a back and forth argument. Michael says thumbs up or thumbs down choices. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, look, now we got 35 likes and 32 people. We had 33 people, but somebody just dropped out. They're dropping like flies, boys, who went live. Todd says, are you quitting? No, it's a joke video that's uploading. It might be uploaded now, but it actually says I quit, I this, I that, and then at the end it says maybe, because I don't want people to think, oh my God, clickbait. But no, because you're here in my live, I'll kind of give away a little bit what it was. When I walked out of the shower, my truck is pointed. My truck is pointed right there is where you come out building at, and I'm looking right at my truck, and what do I see? One, it's parked crooked, and two, my lights are on. So I'm like, oh, and I'm all somber. Oh man, guys, I don't know. And because whoa, oh, I forgot my phone's plugged in. I grabbed the cord. Because people on Primetime Grinders board, when I used to be part of it, they used to bitch, man, if you leave your lights on, you're a damn rookie, and you should be trucking and da 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 da. So I was like, I'm gonna quit. And then when I actually walked up to my truck, I noticed the line on the right is crooked, but the line on the left I'm perfectly straight with. So I show that in the video. So I actually didn't park. But no, I ain't quitting, man. I ain't no damn quitter. Michael says one person hasn't hit it. Todd says you inspired me to go to Prime soon. Cool, Todd. Yeah, and hey, man, I think it's worth it. It's depending on the trainer you get. The training, is I'm sure it's as good as anywhere else. And since I inspired you, use my driver's code HAGGDA as a referral. I know they pay me something for referrals. I don't know how much it is because I'm not that much of a salesman to have looked to see what I might get by trying to sell the company. I'm more selling it because of what I think of it. How you doing? Do you know a Prime driver named Trucker Nene? She has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel. I was. That's what one of the guys says. Yeah, Trucker Nene. At least she's trying to do. She's trying to do good, not like you were. Michael says I hit the dislike button just to mess with him, but I always change it, just like getting his blood pressure. See, I don't know. It must be. Unless if you hit the dislike button here, it will show up, because all I see is it tells me I'm live, it tells me for how long, it tells me how many people are in the room, and it tells me how many likes are there. It doesn't show a dislike button thing, but unless you see from the laptop maybe. Michael says I hit the oh, you already read that, sorry man. Christopher says good evening family. How you doing, Christopher? How you doing? I'm a believer. David has too many squirrels loose in the cab turning knobs. Yeah, exactly. Keith says I'm watching on my laptop and TV. I'm on your TV. Hopefully it's a big TV. Oh, I was on the wrong side. It's supposed to be that. All right, wait. All right, I guess right in the middle. Tom says, no disrespect, but do you think you have enough experience to be a trainer? Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience, and yeah, I don't take it as disrespect, Tom. I don't have a lot of experience. I've only been out here for so long, but everything I've done, I've perfected at how to do it, and I can pass that knowledge on to somebody else. So do I think I could be a trainer? Yeah, absolutely. I've seen what's out there on, even at the Salt Lake City yard talking to other trainers. Number one, what do you think about, you're on the freeway, cruising down the freeway, and an on-ramp's coming on, and there's a car that is either going to have to slam his brakes on, or you could just let off the gas, throttle a little bit, and they can get in front of you. Or you can even merge. What do you think about that? I had two from my trainer and his buddy. Oh, hell no, don't you, because he yelled at me for doing that. Don't you ever lift off the throttle pedal. Let them figure it out. Yeah, let them, hit the side of me? Or let them fly off the interstate? If they're trying to get in front of you, man, just lift a little bit. What's it going to cause? You're doing 57 like a slow-ass little bitch. What's it going to hurt to do 55 for 2 seconds? Really? I mean, I couldn't believe these trainers were tearing me a new rear end about that. Okay, rant over. But yeah, Tom, no big deal, man. Especially in a live feed where it's interactive like that. I don't mind any questions like that. I really don't. Zach says, what happened with Prime's fuel location? Can't remember fueling at anywhere. Can't remember fueling at... Wait, hold on, Zach. What happened with Prime's fuel locations? Can't remember fueling at anywhere. At anywhere? Is anywhere a place? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I haven't been to a Love's. I haven't been to a Love's in months. It's all been pilots and then a couple of no-name places, but something happened between them and Love's, man. It seems like when Love's got rid of the giving us unlimited showers, at that same point, we quit using them for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, okay. But pilot, yeah, same here. It's all pilot. All pilot. Love's was giving us a good discount for a while. Then I guess pilot got jealous and upped it. Yeah, probably. Johnny says, I honestly don't think you have enough experience to be a trainer. That's only my opinion. Does that make me a hater too? No. I don't hate anyone. No, not really. Not a hater. I mean, the way you say stuff means a lot. Look at the way you say it. I honestly don't think you have enough experience to be a trainer. Okay, that's different than you're screwing up and you're lousy at what you do and this, that, and the other. Telling someone they don't have enough experience. But Johnny, mark my words, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'll put a gun to my train up, Keith, LOL. Trucker girl Kiana's back. Damn, the parking police is out here in force at this pilot. Parking police? What, did you super trucker park it and they kick you out? And usually send my bills in so I can get paid. I'm trying to find out where I was. Oh, I got behind on comments again. Okay, man, it just about grilled me a new one when I tried to park in reserved, even though they had 6 still available. That sucks. Johnny says, for what it's worth, I wouldn't trust you as a trainer, but I would let you work on my washing machine. Okay, Johnny, we can just leave it at that. See, now you're starting to get into the pain in the ass thing where you're just over and over again. I understand you don't want me to be a trainer. That's cool. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Tom says, I like the honesty. If you have the passion to do the job, then do it. Yeah. Kiana says, Pilot and Flying J have bigger discounts. Yep. Jay says, in 2020, FMCSA is going to require that drivers have 2 years driving experience to train. So a good thing you're going. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it now. There's a couple people that think trainers should have 5, 6, 10 years. And if that's the case, you won't have any trainers, because half the guys don't stay in this business that long. How you doing, Bags? I'll just call Chad and Crazy Bags for advice if I need to. But I mean, how hard? I mean, really, guys, how freaking hard can it be to train somebody if they have a half a brain? If they don't have a half a brain, then they shouldn't be doing this. David Towns Lotion's back. Let's see. Dustin CB, what's up? Hi, Crazy Bags. Hope everyone's better than David's signal. Yeah, I know. I have a crappy signal. But on my side, it drops and I come right back. So I don't know how long it's taken on your side. I would think really quick if it's quick on my side. There's no parking available except for reserves, and I have points, so they're free paid parking. Hey, what? Oh, you mean you have enough points to pay for the parking? Bags Chains. Wait, I thought you didn't love him, Bags Chains, because he rolled over you. Earlier, you didn't love him because he hurt you. Kiana says, yep, definitely better than his signal. I'm a believer I can carry his bags. You got empty early, you'll be leaving in a couple hours. Man, you just think I would have slept 8,000 hours after being up, freaking watching you guys on live feeds all night and leave to get to my 90 by 6. I'll get there about 4:30 for my 6 o'clock appointment. But I've been ready to roll. What the hell? Why does it say I only have 1 hour still?
You have 1 hour and 40 minutes of remaining drive time.
Something ain't right here. My 10-hour break should have been over at 6. Let's see. Summary. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you know what? I can just go like this. Back. Hold on, guys. I've got to check this out real quick.
You have 1 hour and 40 minutes of remaining drive time.
17 minutes and my rest break's complete. That's weird. It shouldn't be this long. Stefan is driving us to our next load that picks up in morning. Once we get there, I'll go live. Hey, Bags, you need to go to my recorded videos and check out the one that says Chad Rich scared me. What it was, I called him. He was live, and I called him to explain about my butt flaps being jacked up. And when I hung up, or I lost signal, so I started driving, and I was listening to, or I was making a video while I was driving, like I do, and all of a sudden, his voice just popped up really loud on my phone, and my camera's facing out, but man, I almost opened my door and jumped the hell out of the truck. I didn't know what the hell it was. And then now I left him playing in the background. It was pretty funny, or at least I thought so. There she is, Mrs. Missy H. Yeah, my connection always sucks. That's because I've been running in these freaking godforsaken places. Now, if I was at a Love's, I could be on their Wi-Fi, or I could go in there. I've got plenty of Wi-Fi credit. But I hope I'm not stuttering the whole time I'm talking. I assume it's just the fact that I drop out and come right back. Maybe I need to go back to Verizon. Michael says, hey, David's made it this far. He's been in a bad spot before. He's not going to put someone else in those situations. Exactly. I think that's what's going to make me pretty good, is because I know what it's like to be screwed, that I'm not going to screw anybody. Thanks, Missy. Kiana says, showtime, I'll see you later. I'll let you know what I get in the morning. Okay, cool. I'll be waiting. I'm curious. Michael says, be leaving a couple of hours. Be live in a couple hours. Oh, he's talking to Kiana, probably. Or Crazy Bags. Bag says, any bet he changed to me zones. What? Oh, time zones. Any bet he changed the time zones. I'm in, I believe I changed time zones already. Michael, yep, Indiana squirrel. I won't grunt. Johnny's always been really cool. I don't know why all of a sudden he's poking at me. He's poking at the bear, but yeah, I don't know. He's always been really cool. Oh, you watched that video today? That was funny, man. I don't point the camera at me when I'm driving, because I don't want to, look down at it out of, any reason. I just don't like that, especially on that road I was on. Once I got to Missouri, though, the road cleaned up and was good. But man, I'll tell you, you should have seen me freaking jump in my seat, because I'm just, cruising along, talking. All of a sudden, big old loud Chad pops. I was like, what the hell? And I was already creeped out, because I got out of the truck a few minutes before to check what. I had my butt flaps open, and one's broken, and it was flapping out the side of the truck. So I had to go close them. I'm a believer says, David has a lotion smudge on the camera lens. Do I really? No, I don't. I mean, anything's possible. I do put lotion on my hands all the time. I'm bad, Johnny. Time zone changes why your break seems longer. No, because when I got here, whenever I get to a stop, I'll look at what time I go off duty or to sleeper, and I'll go 10 hours from there. I didn't look at the app, because yeah, the app would be on Central Time. But yeah, it just. But then again, man, I went to bed at like 8:30 this morning. Woke up at 12:30. I thought it was the next day at 12:30. I about freaked out, thinking I missed my appointment, and then realized no, it's today. And then I got up at like 3. I finally got up at about 4 o'clock, man. After being up 24, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30, 24, 5, 6, 7, 20, 29 hours. I just couldn't sleep, man. The bear's trying to catch the squirrel. Funny, Michael, funny. Zervis says, my CV radio has startled me a few times at night. Super quiet for hours, and then suddenly someone comes on. Yeah, I try to make sure mine's turned off, because yeah, I don't want to jump out of bed swinging. Video looks better now. Oh, okay. See, I wiped the smudge off. The ghost in the house startled you a few times. Just wait till Hannah moves out and you're there, and that ghost shows up. Todd says, I live in California. Do you know how hard it is to get back here for home time? Um, when I was looking into it, I lived in California and they seemed to say, no big deal. And I know when I was teaming with my trainer, we were constantly back and forth, back and forth. So I think if you live there, I'm pretty sure they can, they might not send you from the East Coast all the way there, but they'll probably stage you, 800 miles, 500 miles, and get you back there. But I don't think they'd have a problem because there's especially if you live southern, where well, even northern, there's a lot of produce up north, and there's freight coming out of the south, and they have a drop yard in Fontana where you can drop the truck if need be. No, you don't need a hazmat endorsement. You just need a tanker. If you're talking about going reefer and whatnot, don't smoke reefer, just go reefer. Well, yeah, even their tanker division doesn't carry hazmat. So you just need a tanker because we sometimes carry water, big things of liquid, big things of liquid that will slosh around, and you need to know, you need to have that endorsement. Bag says, we had a 1 a.m. appointment, got to the 90 at 1600, and they unloaded at 19 minutes and sent us on our way. Don't you love that? Oh man, I've actually gotten to my 01 or 90 more than 10 hours in advance, and I'm planning on doing a 10-hour break, either if it's available there or at a truck stop, and I'll always pull in there just to see. And there's been times where they're like, oh no, come on, go to door, we'll get you in and out of here. It's like, damn. Melissa, Misty says, we'll have tea and crumpets. Oh, good. Zerva says, Prime doesn't require hazmat. They want you to have tanker, though. Yeah, that's correct. Todd says, not that I need a lot of home time. I'm single. If you're single, ready to mingle. I'm a believer says, anoint the doorpost with olive oil, Missy, in the name of Jesus. What? I'm gonna just I didn't read that because I have no idea what the fuck that says. Ralph says, what's up, Dave? How you doing, Ralph? And I was letting everybody know I was quitting trucking, why I was quitting trucking. I made a video why I'm quitting and going home, but it's uploading right now. So I came on here and I gave some people, kind of let them know why I was quitting. I haven't even told my wife I was quitting yet. Big thanks, like the lotion. 50 pallets, 19 minutes. That's not bad. He's a good ghost, Missy says. And I'm caught up to the whatchamacallits. Yep, dear, I'm quitting. There's a video up right before this live feed. I explain why. Yep, Ralph, I'm quitting. You have to watch the video. No, I told everybody that came to this live feed, I include them in. No, it's a joke video. Basically, I went and took a shower, and coming out of the building is right there. I'm looking straight at my truck, okay? And this is comments about me training and how I shouldn't, and I'm just a big dumb goof and, everything else. So I came out just a little bit irritated, and I look at my truck. So I started the camera and I start talking how I just suck at what I do and I'm quitting, and I'll show you why. And after going through some things, I point the camera at the truck, and I left my freaking lights on all night. Now, I know on Primetime Grinders, I'll freaking murder you for that, because they talk about leaving your camera on your lights on all night, how you're a piece of shit rookie. And then also my truck looks crooked in the parking spot. So I came over and looked, and no, the one line I was looking at is crooked, but the line I parked against straight. But no, it was just a goof. It even says, I quit, I give up, or whatever, and then it just says on the side, maybe, which means no. But funny video, and I walked around the truck, and oh, but wait, look, I put the lock on. That's a good thing to. Yeah, I just took a shower and I seen those lights on, and it was just like, oh, I suck, and I always make it a point to check the lights. Ever since I seen somebody go off on somebody about leaving lights on, I'm glad that I was pointing at the empty fuel island. That's not even used. It's where the guy fills up the fuel, because it wasn't pointing in anybody's eyes or anything. But you got to remember, I rolled in at 8:30 this morning. 29 hours I've been awake, so I just literally stripped down to nothing and crashed. Turned the AC on. The AC sucks in this truck. The bunk AC. Michael says, hey, 23-minute video. I like those longer ones better than the 3 or 4 minute ones. Oh, good. Oh, is that the video I did was 23 minutes? Yeah, I didn't know. I was just, what do you mean OCD much? Oh, the lines, yeah. Yeah, but did I take pills today? I can't remember. Damn it, then I'm going to have to hide it under the seat, under the bunk. G-Rare says, a lot of research I did online introduced me to a bunch of self-righteous, butthead truckers. All your prime YouTube guys really seem to be down to earth and eager to help. Yeah, every prime YouTuber I've ever talked to or seen or anything, always cool dudes. The freaking idiots on the forums are all looking for trouble, hate themselves, hate life, and one of the son of a bitch, I told him, I'll be at frickin' Prime, I'll be at the building. Come say that shit to my face, because I'll knock his fucking head right off his body. Guy talked to me like that for no freaking reason, because, God, what did I say? I can't remember what I said. It was simply about, it had really nothing to do with anything, and I worded it wrong. And I was asking a question, but it came out as a statement. And oh my God, this guy's a freaking dipshit and don't know what he's doing. It was just a simple freaking question. That guy needs to be beat half to death, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, you know what? I need to take freaking pills. I can tell already I didn't take them. Prime says it's the issue. Driver's slippery hands keep falling off the wheel. I don't use the lotion while I'm driving. Oh my God, did I just say that? Hey, Crazy Bags, are you still here? Oh, I gotta turn that heater off. That's the other thing these freaking trucks don't do. It's either too hot, too cold. Now I put the heater on full cold, and we'll see if it cools down. Hello, Michael. Crazy Guy says, cage match, I'm in the parking lot. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, just a question, Bags. These Tyson loads, all the nonsense about call when you stop, or all that stupid crap. You don't call all that, do you? I know I told my fleet manager about that when I first started, because my first load was a Tyson, And he's all, no, man, that's not, no, we don't do that. He said that it's all done through the Qualcomm, and that was more for their own guys or something. It says no pet squirrels allowed. Yeah, though they get $1,000 deposit for animals, and probably for squirrels too. Melissa, Missy, what happens when I get angry? You say, yeah, you call that number every time when it says you're supposed to? Christopher is Johnny having a man period. I don't know. Johnny was in a mood though, wasn't he? Because he's always in my live feed. I don't know what his problem was, but he was hating hard. Michael says, David, you said it readily accessible. David's truck on 4, look out the window. David's truck on 4, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, the truck's on fire? Holy crap. That thing's chooching hard. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, you don't call him. Yeah, no. When I first started, my very first load was a Tyson 3 dropper, and I seen that, and I was calling it, and you just punch in the number that, yeah, you're moving or you stopped or whatever. And I was like, I never did this with my trainer. This guy's pointing. Okay, a truck pulled up and he's waved me down and pointed at that truck. It's coming out of his exhaust, so it's just a cold diesel engine that's probably out of tune a little bit. Ooh, it stinks like oil. He's burning his engine up. But yeah, no, I don't. I asked my. Oh, they weren't answering. It was like a dead thing. I messaged dispatch. I said, they're not answering or whatever because it says they'll fine you if you don't do it. And he goes, no, you don't have to do that. He goes, I think that's for their company drivers. He goes, but all that information goes through the Qualcomm. They know when we picked it up, they know when we dropped it, and they know that it's on the way because the Qualcomm thing. Yeah, Missy, fire, fire, fire. Yeah, the Tyson drivers. Okay, there's your answer to what happens when you get angry by Missy. Uh-oh, David's hand lotion is back. Who disappeared? Who? Oh, the hand lotion's back. She'll get jealous. Shut up. Why are you making me talk like that? You did it again. I was thinking that too, Michael. Oh, so Johnny's David's hand lotion. He said, he gave me a clue. He said his name's David, though. But then again, he could be going because David's hand lotion. And I don't know, with how nasty Johnny got right there, I don't think he would be that humorous coming back as the hand lotion. He really seemed... He needs to slow down. I'm almost empty. Saw a truck fire earlier in Joliet, Illinois. That thing burned fast. Yeah, are you in Illinois now? I'm in Terry Hot Heat, whatever it's called. Yeah, that guy thought it was on fire also. I noticed him stop in front of me. I look up and he's freaking going like this at the truck. It's still freaking... Yeah, that guy's got something wrong with that engine. I wonder if he's blew a head gasket or something. Because it is smoking like a bitch. I mean, no, it's starting to fill up the parking lot. Look at that. Ooh, it stinks too. Just go knock on the guy's door. Tell him, dude, you need to shut that thing off. You're burning up. Headed to Cudahy, Wisconsin to pick up them off to Tar Heel, North Carolina. Oh, you're probably, I know, I probably, yeah. I constantly get weather alerts from Tar Heel that they're flooding. I don't know if it's the same message, that's just there's a problem with it. But man, they've been flooding since the last time I was there, and it picked it up on my phone, and I haven't been there for probably a month. I like that meat place we pick up from because you can park there overnight. It's nice when I'm running out of hours, just sleep it off and start up in the morning. Zach says, jumped out the truck quick, looked like you guys were about to save the day. Yeah, no, because when he pointed, I looked, and it was like really thick back there. I thought, crap, I thought maybe his reefer was on fire, but it's a dry box. That's coming out his exhaust. That's the other thing I thought is, because I'm used to these trucks with the exhaust down below. I'm like, why the hell is it smoking so bad up there? Yeah, my hands are getting a little dry. Actually, they're pretty soft. Oh yeah, no, if fire breaks out, I'll just pull forward. I got a straight shot out of here because right in front of me is not a fuel island. It's where the tanker pulls through. So I got a straight shot out if that thing catches on fire. Jordan says, what's up? What's happening, Jordan? You're almost empty, huh? Are you telling Ralph you're almost empty? Sorry, man. I just like smooth hands. Michael says, just tell him the truck stopped. Called the wait. Just tell him Just tell the truck stop called the smog police and they're on their way. Oh, okay. Just tell him the truck stop called. Okay. Sometimes I have a hard time reading English. Two more hours and I can rock. Okay, I got my clock back. Thank goodness. I've only got freaking 22 hours left on my 70. And what am I getting back? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's weird. This Qualcomm I have in this truck, it's longer, so you see more. Because before on the old one, you used to have to scroll. But I want to know why on the first I have no hours coming back. That sucks. Okay, so I'm going to have 6 hours coming back when? What? I don't have hours coming back for 2 more days, so 3. I might run out of freaking... And I definitely tried to only run 9 hours once I started my 70. How the hell am I going to run out of hours early? Mr. Brown, how you doing, buddy? Is that a profile of David's hand lotion rolling around? What's up, brother? Oh, man. Yeah, only 2 more. No, I finally got my clock. I don't know why. I thought I was getting it at 6, at 7 o'clock, because that's why my clock was set for 6:30 and 6:45. I am leaving early, Tom. I normally need to leave at 10 to be there an hour early. I mean 11 to be there an hour early. I'm leaving at 10 to get there 2 hours early. I think that should be good because according to the weather report, and see, it's not snowing now, it's raining. According to the weather report, 125 miles and I'm out of this crap. all of Ohio is supposed to be above freezing and clear, or at least clear. I don't know if it's above freezing. Oh, that could be Wheezy. You're right, Michael. You're right, because he used to always be in my live feeds, and I don't see him much anymore. Mr. Brown says, man, what a master of beating. David's the master of beating. David's hand lotion. Good to see you in the hair. Where's Ron Jeremy? Has anyone seen him? Ralph says the truck that's next to you is burning hand lotion. Yeah, no kidding. It's burning something. I don't know if that's Wheezy. It's, well, you know what? Wheezy ain't going to Prime. And this person told me, one, he said his first name is David. But then again, it's David's hand lotion, so he could just be screwing with me. And two, he said, it's funny, and if he tells me who it is, the joke's over. But he said if he ever sees me at the terminal, he'll tell me who he is. It's starting to rain in Missouri, huh? Or excuse me, Arkansas. I'm state next to Arkansas. I can't think. I'm in it all the time. Oklahoma? I can't remember where we live. Oh, Arkansas. Okay. Christopher says, David H. and Bags, next time you guys come through Connecticut, dinner's on me. Oh, I'm on my way now. Connecticut. I haven't been to Connecticut in a while. See, I don't know if it's Chad. I was thinking Chad too, because Chad's quick on the draw. And, you know, whoever's David's hand lotion is pretty quick on the draw. But I don't know if it's Chad, just because Chad, he doesn't seem to hang around a feed too long, unless it's his live feed. Like, he'll go to Bags and he'll be there for a few minutes, and then he's gone. He'll come in here, say hi, and he's gone. I don't know. I don't know if it's him. But if you guys haven't already, watch that video where I say Chad scared me, and then entertained me. That was funny, man. That scared the crap out of me. I thought they were going in my truck. Mr. Brown says, be at Prime the 25th. Hope it's worth the squeeze. Yeah, I think you'll like it. Call Chad. I called Chad last night when my butt flaps broke. He started saying, David, call me. So I called him, and we talked a bit. David's hand lotion is, me and David are like peanut butter and jelly. And Missy is the bread. Fuck. Oh, man. Dude, you're funny as hell. Who the hell are you? Is it Chad? It might be Chad. 43 degrees in Tennessee. Yeah, I was in Tennessee the other day, and every time I was in Tennessee, it was bitching. And then I get sent up north. And they, I think my... oh, hey, Missy, you still here? Yeah. My fleet manager said today, Missy, that... God, what did he say? I'll have to read it to you when I call you after this feed. Missy says, jigs up, who are you? Yeah, he won't say. Hell, it could be a she, too. Who knows? Exactly, Mr. Brown. Christopher says, what's up with the truck smoking so bad next to you? He's either way out of tune somehow, and it's chooching, because it's not really that cold. I think he might be burning a head gasket, and he's sucking water, because I'm trying to think what would come out white and steamy. Water. I bet you he's burned a head gasket, and it's going to just sit and burn up. But he's sleeping. I don't want to go bang on his door. He might fucking shoot me. Michael says, can't believe you just ready that it's going to be Chad. Wait. Can't believe you just ready that. Huh? Michael? English? First language? Second? Third? It's got to be Chad. He's got some good belly jokes or jelly jokes. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking because Chad is quick on the draw. Quick on the draw. Bag says, seriously, not Chad. Really? Who the hell is that? No, no, you know what? I bet you it's Chad. The only way I'll believe it's not Chad is if I can't remember. I think it's Justin is his trainee is filming him live. Well, he's typing and Lotion's typing at the same time. Otherwise, it's got to be. Oh, hey, Bags, man, that leftover pizza was freaking good for breakfast and good for dinner, man. It was still good the next day. Missy says, God, I keep getting reflections of the smoke on my gauges. All right, Trucker for Life, you be safe too. Thanks, man. Mr. Brown says, hey, did all those guys waiting at Prime finally get placed in trucks, or are they still waiting? I have no idea. Maybe Bags knows. You said, nah, old school truck, not deaf. Yeah, but that don't mean it's not going to, I mean, that thing's smoking bad, and it's constantly smoking. If it was because it was cold out and he just started it up, the smoke should have cleared already. But it's constantly smoking, man. There's something wrong with that damn thing. And if you go out there, it stinks. It stinks like burning oil. It could be injectors. Kenworth says, maybe he has a fireplace installed in the truck. Good shit, you never know. Chad's in bed. Now, how do you know, Bags? How do you know he's in bed? Jeff says, what's up? What's up, Jeff? Not much, just hanging out over here, wasting some time, waiting to leave this godforsaken hell on earth. Although it's not snowing anymore, so it's okay. I'm okay with it's not godforsaken anymore. Tom says, I don't think Chad and Bags would mess with you like that. Really? Really? That's not even really messing with me that much. That is some funny ass crap right there. I mean, funny. I love it. They're just making my feed better by cracking jokes, man. Ralph says, hey, David, the next time you're in SoCal, let me know. We will get some good Mexican food. Oh, will do, man. What part of SoCal are you in? I know SoCal pretty damn good. I grew up there. I'm still telling my freaking fleet manager, tacos, man, tacos. Get me to California. Get me to Laredo. or at least send me to where I can go over through Texas on a weekend on the 40. If you get, I can't remember what exit it is, but you get off, you go right, and about a mile up the road is the Mexican market. Freaking menudo there is to die for. Excuse me, guys. Chad hasn't commented in your live since David's hand lotion has showed up. You're right, Michael. And usually he'll pop in and say, hey, at least. Yeah, I think it's Chad too, Melissa. I mean, Missy, excuse me. Okay, see, it's Chad Rich. There he goes. He just admitted it. Hi, Chad. What's happening? No, Michael, that's not Roland Cole, man. Roland Cole is black. It's over fueling the engine. That's white. That's smoking. That's burning up. But I know you know what Roland Cole is, and I know you're just making a joke. I'm not trying to educate you. I know what it is. Missy says, nah. Don't think Chad is that childish. Honestly. What? One, it's really not childish. Yeah, one, I don't think it's childish. It's funny as hell. I know I just locked up, guys, but I'm back. And I mean, do you hear Chad talk? Come on. I'm trying to get back. Man, I'm way behind on comments. Okay, Missy says, and sing soft kitty. Soft kitty. uh, uh, okay, so that's not your guys' MO. Okay, well, if you say that, then all right, it's not Chad. See, and I don't consider that a bad name thing, like a troll, because he's obviously making a joke out of it. So it's somebody that is just, making a joke. It's not like they're coming in as Bobby Joe and being an ass or anything. They're just being funny. So I don't take no offense to it at all. I just laugh my ass off. Kenworth says he could have bad injectors, yeah? You live in Laverne. Okay, I know where that's at. Keith says, is there still a wait for PSD training in Salt Lake City? I have no idea, Keith. I didn't even know there was a wait. But, oh, you know what? Yeah, of course, there's going to be a wait for PSD training everywhere. They just don't have enough trainers. That's why they're taking trainers that only just don't have enough trainers. That's why they're taking trainers that only have, 6, 7, 8, 9 months experience, because they need them. And Missy says Johnson rod is bad. It could be his Johnson rod. Hey, Missy, you know what a Johnson rod is? It's a Habuda. Ralph says Laverne. Yeah, that's what he said, Laverne. Ralph says, we're neighbors. I live in Covina. My brother and sister live in Covina, and I think my nephew. You're almost there, 55 miles. That's cool. Yeah, the menudo over here at this place in Texas, it's spicy, man. I love it. Oh, it's so good. And they put big chunks of tripe in it. I mean, everything. It's just freaking awesome. And then they sell tamales there. I would get the menudo and I'd get a couple tamales for the next day. I'd throw them in the refrigerator. And there's enough room there in their parking lot to park the truck. You can get like 3, 4 trucks in there just in case another truck was there. Lotion Boy says, I do it in good fun. If David honestly didn't like it, I would just delete the account. No, man, it's funny. If I don't like something that's going on, I'll say it. I'll say, what the hell are you doing? It's funny, man. It cracks me the hell up. First time I seen that David's hand lotion, I almost blew snot. And if you make me blow snot, you know you got me laughing. Missy says, reveal thyself. Michael says, hey, wait, is that crazy bag smoking a full pack of smokes over there? Yeah, no kidding. That's one thing I don't understand. Chad, he uses dip, so it don't smoke, but crazy bags, you see him smoking in his truck. That truck must smell like freaking cigarette ashtray puke. I couldn't do that. When I used to smoke, I tried not to smoke in my work truck, man. That was just nasty. Lucas says, you want tacos? I live in San Diego. Hit me up when you roll through. That goes for you, David. Bags are Chad. All right, man. Yeah, it's it sucks sometimes though when you're going through a city. Like I was going to Florida right by my sister's house, and I was so tight on that load, I couldn't stop. I had to just drive right by her. And that happens a lot. You're so tight on the load, it's like, unless you're going to get your 10 hour or something. Yeah, don't delete yourself, Lotion Boy. And I wouldn't be calling you Lotion Boy if I didn't think you were funny. I'd be ignoring you. Jeff said, you're only a page and a half behind. Chat, you're doing good. Oh shit. Lotion Boy says, has David Snot Rag been in here today? Missy says, oh, Majnoon. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Brown, you're the perfect meme for his channel. David's hand lotion even better than the squirrel. Yeah, it is. It's funny. Jordan says, hey boss, when are you going to make a paid video? I want to know if the lightweight is paying you good. Yeah, I mean, the lightweight's definitely paying good. And I'll probably, what is today? Today's the 7th. So you got, how many weeks are left? Is there, yeah, there's 3 weeks. Yeah, I'll have a 4 pay video coming up in a couple weeks. I'll have 4 checks so I can do the video. Ralph says, I do kettle corn at the Covina Farmers Market. Oh, cool. I love kettle corn. David's Lotion says, thank you, Mr. Brown. Keith says, I live near Charter Choke High School. I don't know that high school. Keith says, cool, my wife likes kettle corn. I love kettle corn. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I used to bring back Missy kettle corn when I'd go to the drag races in Bakersfield. Bag says, not too smelly, but I do smoke in the sleeper. Well, you're not going to smell it, Bags, because you smoke. When I smoked, I never smelled it. I used to go into customers' houses, and they're like, "Oh my God, you smoke!" It's like, yeah, you won't smell it. You're used to it. But I bet you'd have someone like myself that don't smoke get in that truck, and they're going to be like, "Dude." Kenworth says, my mother-in-law makes the best menudo and tamales in the world. My favorite of hers is cream cheese and jalapeno tamales. Oh, I love jalapeno tamales. Missy and I made tamales one Christmas. They were freaking good. Mike says, hey, Crazy Bags, I smoke like a chimney also. Bad habit and hard to kick. Yeah, but you know what? Just ragging on someone because they smoke. I smoked a lot of years, man, and that is a hard habit to get rid of. And the last thing I always wanted to hear is someone to say, you need to quit smoking. And German food. Missy, okay, got to do some Bible study. What is today? Is today your Bible class? Missy, make some cooking videos. Yeah, dear, come on, let's see you make some cooking videos. Let them see you fire that microwave up. Mr. Brown says that pay video is what we've all been anticipating. Yeah, it's going to come. I just want to. I've had this truck 2 weeks now, so I need to get a couple more weeks in. Keith says Charter Oak High School. Missy says I do horse videos. Yeah, and audios. Grunt says, be safe out there, David. I'll see you on the next live screen. Oh, yeah, thank you, Grunt. You be safe, too. We'll see you next time. Ralph says, hey, Keith, I will be back at the farmer's market at the end of the month. Stop by and I will give you a bag. Nice guy. That's cool. Michael says, when I hear people tell me that, I light up right in front of them. There you go. And Mr. Brown says, smoker for 15 years, been clean for a year now. Nicotine is the worst. Yeah, and I wish they had vaping when I was trying to quit, because you can vape with a lot of nicotine and slowly work yourself off of it. I think that's a great thing for vaping, to quit smoking, because you can wean yourself off. But watching a dude vape is the funniest thing. It just really is. And the sound's funny too. He says, okay, if I'm not in Salt Lake City for PSD, okay, if I'm not in Salt Lake City for PSD. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out of here. Well, I'm gonna shut this down. What time is it? Is it 9, 8 o'clock? It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna shut this down. I want to give Missy a call, and I want to tell her what my fleet manager told me today. But yeah, check out that other video. You quit smoking in 91. Congratulations. Dipped in 92. Can't stand the smell of cigarettes. Okay, so you dip now. That always worries me about getting half your face cut off from cancer. I'm coming for you. Oh, man. See you later. I'm a believer. Oh, hell yeah. I wish you luck, Lotion Boy. Sound lotion. Oh, shit. The dark places I go. Yep, I gotta call Missy, do some video chat. All right, guys, peace. Talk to you later. Be safe out there. If in an hour or so, I'll be live in an hour or so. Okay, I'll listen to you. Well, if you're in an hour, I'll be able to catch it, and then like I did with Chad, I'll listen to it once I start rolling. I start rolling tonight at 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna be running till about 4:30. All right, man. Talk to you guys later. Boop. No, it's got to be boop, boop.